Hi there, hi, good afternoon everyone. This is Liz Davis. I am a nutritionist and I specialise in digestive health for busy women. So I help busy women fix their reflux, painful digestion, IBS symptoms, bloating, etc., any related hormone problems. And I do this with state-of-the-art gut testing and hormone testing if you need it, and also one-to-one nutrition support. So it gets really confusing sometimes, doesn't it, with all this different nutrition information. So for example, for a long time we've been told that 5 small meals a day is much better for you than 2 or 3 big meals a day because it sustains your energy and it's just a better way to eat. But actually it's not so great for your gut. So as I say, it does get confusing, but the thing is, your gut really does benefit from having a rest sometimes, because when it's resting, that's when it does all its clearing out and starts to move food through your digestive system effectively, and everything like that. And if you look at it in terms of how we've evolved, we would have historically gone for long periods of time probably without having anything to eat. So that's the kind of environment and situation that our gut has adapted to. So it does a lot of its spring cleaning, etc., when you're actually not eating anything. So what happens is, I think what has happened is that typically would have been the way that people ate generally. And then we saw this kind of uptick in the big snacking market and fast food market and microwave meals, etc., around about the 80s. And this has kind of encouraged this snacking culture. But as it turns out, it's actually not that great for, as I say, your gut health. So what happens is your gut needs to be your gut would need to not have any food put through it for at least 4 hours, and then after the 4 hours your MMC, your migrating motor complex, kicks in. Your MMC is your gut's kind of cleansing process, and it's this series of peristaltic squeezes that actually squeezes everything through your gut. So not only the food, but any kind of toxins or any kind of other stuff in there that it doesn't want in there. So it will only kick in and do that after you haven't eaten anything for at least 4 hours. So if you're constantly snacking, then it just won't kick in and you won't get all those benefits that you would otherwise get from having a nice empty gut. So sometimes, worst case scenario, if you're doing that kind of thing, then you can end up with SIBO, which is awful. Obviously not the only reason you might get SIBO, but it's one of the main things, because your gut just doesn't ever get that a chance to have that peristaltic action kicking in and then cleaning itself out and swooshing through all the bacteria that it doesn't want. So what you need to do then, if you are a snacker and you kind of are terrified at the thought of not being able to snack anymore, it's going to be really important that you do balance your main meals out nicely. So you always need to have a good quality source of carbohydrate food, a really nice portion of good quality protein, again going on, some nice fats, and plenty of fresh vegetables or fruits or whatever it is you're eating. So if you do that, you'll be less inclined to snack, and you'll be then giving your gut a chance to have a nice clear out. You particularly want to be aiming for having your last meal around, say, 6 p.m, depending on your routine, and then nothing all night. So you have to nix the evening snacking, nothing all night, and then start eating again maybe in the morning for breakfast. Or some people prefer to leave it much later in the day, so they're not eating till lunchtime. Whatever works for you. We're all different, and different ways of eating affect different people or benefit different people differently. Okay, so there's a quick rundown on snacking, how you can try and avoid it, and what you can do to get your gut functioning a bit better. Okay, I hope you found that useful. If you did, do like and share, and I shall see you next time. Okay, bye.